Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a review on a new release and it's the new flanker of Jean-Paul Scandal. This is Scandal Absolu. So if you want to know all about this fragrance, how does it compare to other fragrances from the range or other fragrances in general, and would I recommend this fragrance or not, then please keep on watching. But before we start, if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please consider subscribing and also hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. I have a lot of videos on new releases coming very soon, so don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload any new video. I will highly appreciate it if by the end of this video you found it helpful or you enjoyed it, to give me a thumb up. That will help me a lot. And without further ado, let's start. So here is the new flanker. I have it only in a 30 ml because Scandal, if you don't know, is one of the most potent fragrances on the market. Very, very sweet and very, very thick. So I have still my bottle, a 30 ml bottle of Scandal by Night, which is unfortunately discontinued. There is only the smallest dent in this fragrance. So I decided to go for a 30 ml, but the packaging is almost the same. You have the legs up like all the Scandal fragrances, and it looks awfully similar, to be honest, to the gold edition, which is limited to the Middle East, if I'm not mistaken. I also smelled that fragrance. So just be careful when buying this fragrance that you get the Absolu and not the gold if you are from the Middle East. But packaging aside, let's talk about this fragrance. So the notes listed on Fragrancereviews are quite simple. You have tuberose, fig, and vanilla. So not very similar to the original one. But let me tell you, these notes are not the only one. I feel like Jean-Paul does that every time. He did that also with Label. Do you remember? It was listed as 3 notes and then it changed. This is the original Scandal. So a thick, honey, sweet vanilla fragrance with a lot of tuberose and also, in my opinion, a coconut touch. Now, there is no coconut listed in the notes, but trust me, when you smell this fragrance, just can't imagine that there is no coconut in this fragrance. And I am searching for the fig and I just can't get it. I don't know, some people say that they can really smell the fig note here. I just can't smell a fig here at all. It's awfully similar to the original one with more floral touch, I would say, and a tropical coconutty feeling. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is like the original Scandal, a very, very, very sweet fragrance. So if you don't like honey, you don't like very sweet, almost sickeningly sweet fragrances, then absolutely avoid this one. If you are a fan of these kind of fragrances, then I would absolutely recommend this fragrance. This is actually for me a better version to the original one that was just too simplistic in its sweetness, if that makes any sense. I feel like, if there is any coconut, I feel like this coconutty touch that this fragrance has with the added tuberose, so the floral touch, really, really makes it more complex without sacrificing the sweetness. Now, still, my favorite flanker from Scandal is By Night. It's one of the absolute perfect sexy date night scents ever created. And this is why I am keeping my bottle, although I am not a fan of these overly thick and sweet fragrances. And also because this line in general has one of the best performing fragrances on the market. They are strong projecting fragrances and very, very long lasting. Now, is this one the same? Let me tell you. This has a strong longevity and sillage in my opinion. So yes, it's definitely good in performance and in sillage. But when compared to Scandal by Night or the original Scandal, it's lacking in performance. Not that it has a bad performance. Again, it's on the spectrum. So if we take strong projecting fragrances, it's definitely less projecting and less long-lasting than the original one, on my skin at least, and Scandal by Night. But that doesn't make it a bad performing fragrance at all. Overall, I would say if you have the original Scandal, you don't need this one. So you either have this or the original one. And I would recommend, as I said, this one over the original one because of how complex it is, of the like this floral touch. It just gives me more. It's just not an Absolu version. So I don't know the name. I feel like recently all the fragrance houses or designers in general are releasing flankers and giving them a name sometimes that doesn't even match the scent. So yeah, when I hear Absolu, I imagine something like, you know, almost like a parfum version of the original one, but it's not. So I don't know. Regardless, it's a good fragrance if you love sweet honey fragrances. Yes, I would definitely recommend this fragrance, but it's just not for me personally. So I'm not keeping this fragrance, spoiler alert, but from an objective point of view, it's a good fragrance for those who love this scent profile. So if you didn't have the original Scandal, or you loved that fragrance and you didn't buy it yet, or you finished your bottle, I would suggest you upgrade yourself to this version because it's, in my opinion, much better. And this was my thoughts on the new release, Scandal Absolu. Please tell me in the comments down below, did you try this fragrance? Are you a fan of the Scandal line in general? Which one is your favorite? And if you are considering buying Scandal Absolu or not. Hope you liked this video and you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any of the new reviews on the new releases that is coming very, very soon. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao.